Hey guys, Mr. Short. Pay no attention to this. This is the fourth time now I'm trying to make this one. People keep walking in my room. They're being nice, so they're checking on me because we had a couple cold days. My room was just at 94 degrees. So we're trying to get it all figured out. Anyways, on to your problems, not mine. Your problems, like your math problems, not anything else you might have going on. Mr. Short, Eureka Math Squared, fourth grade, Module 3, Lesson 23. If you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button and then the like button. Let's get me to 1,000. See how quick we can do that. All right. Read, write, draw process. I know you can kind of see it there. I'm sorry. I can't erase any better. I'm out of copies for this thing. So we're going to act like you don't see that. We're going to keep going. All right. Deepa has 441 flowers she plants into pots. She plants 441 flowers into pots. Each pot has 3 flowers. How many pots does Deepa use? Let's go here. We're going to take 441 flowers. We're going to put 3 in each pot. Yeah, I know you can see it up there. Just pretend you can't. Go through it with me again. Blame my principal for the last one. It's really his fault on that one. All right. So parents, you're out there. Yes, our old school way we learned is the best way, I think, on this one. So we're going to go with it. How many times can 3 fit inside of 4? Well, that's only going to go in there one time. So let's subtract. 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 is smaller than 3, so we know we picked the right number up top. So let's go ahead and bring this 4 down. So now we have 3 into 14. How many times can 3 go into 14? 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. Well, 15 we went over and we can't go over. So 3 times 4 is 12. So subtract that. 14 minus 12 is 2. 2 is smaller than 3. We did the right thing again. Bring that 1 all the way down. So now we have 21. All right, well, we just did 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 7 is 21. 0 left. So how many pots does Deepa use? We want 147 pots. Make sure you put that on there. Make your teacher happy. All right, now it says, Deepa sells all the pots of flowers. Each pot costs $5. How much money does she earn? Well, we're going to do this one a different way. Sorry, parents. We're not doing it the old school way. We're going with the other way. $5 each. Put that 5 right there. I want to break down 147. I want to put 100. I want to put 40. And I want to put 7. Okay? Parents, stick with me. I promise it makes sense. It's way easier this way. I'm not lying to you. All right, we have 2 zeros. Put 2 zeros. Now we have 5 times 1. 5 times 1 is 5. We got a 0. Just put that 0 in there. Don't even worry about it. Just put it in there. Don't have to deal with it again. All right, now we have 5 times 4 is 20. And 5 times 7, there's no zeros. What's 5 times 7? 35. Now let's just add them all together. 500, 200, and 35. 0 plus 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 plus 0 plus 3 is 3. And 5 plus 2 plus 0 is 7. Put a dollar sign right there if you want. Show there's 0 change. And Deepa earns $735. Parents, look at how we broke that apart. It's easier. I'm telling you. Makes life easier. All right, number 2. Gabe has 55 red game pieces and 60 blue game pieces. All the pieces are shared equally among 4 players. How many game pieces does each player get? How many pieces are left over? All right, we're going to have a remainder. It tells us, it says left over. So let's look at this one real quick. All right. So red, blue game pieces. Let's go this. There's the blue game pieces. There's the red game pieces. 0 plus 5 is 5. 6 and 5, 11. So we have 115 game pieces. Now we have 4 players. So 4 players, and we're going to take 115 pieces and split it between all of them. All right, how many times does 4 go into 1? 4 can't go into 1, so that's going to be a 0. So now it's 11. How many times can 4 go into 11? 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. So 2 is our biggest. 4 times 2 is 8. 11 minus 8 is 3. 3 is smaller than 4. That's good. Bring down that 5. So, oops. Yeah, I'm sorry. Doing 3 things at once here. 35. How many times can 4 go into 35? All right. Well, 2 was 8. 3 was 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 8 is 32. Almost there. 4 times 9 is 36. So we have to go back to 8, right? Because 4 times 8 is 32. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. So 3 pieces. 3 is smaller than 4. So we have 3. Doesn't go anywhere. So each player, each player gets 28 pieces. There are 3 left. There you go. There's your answer. All right. Nice, neat, and easy. Remember, nothing you can do with the remainder. Sometimes there's going to be extra as we get more and more into division. All right, let's look at the back on page 154. I'm not helping with this one. This one's on you, but I'll read it for you. Use the number line to complete parts A through C. Part A, partition each whole number intervals into fourths. So you need to go right here. You need to have 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. 4/4 will be the next whole number. Label all the fourths. Draw a box around each fourth that is equivalent to a whole number. Remember, if you have the same number on the top and the bottom, that equals one whole. All right, and then down here, it says excuse me, I had to clear my nose. So you want greater than, less than, or equal to in here to compare and draw. Tell us how you know. So with me, I go back to pizza or cake. Think about pizza or cake with this one. If you have a cake or a pizza split into 6 pieces, or a cake or a pizza split into 3 pieces, which one is going to give you a bigger piece to eat? All right. Which one's going to give you a bigger piece to eat? And remember, if you have a number on the top bigger than the number on the bottom, that means you have more than one whole. You've gone over one whole. So draw this one out. All right. Draw it out. Make sure it helps. Take your time. Do the best you can. All right, guys. That's it for me on this one. I'm Mr. Short. This is Eureka Math Squared, 4th grade, Module 3, Lesson 23. Homework help, page 153 and 154. Stay warm and have a good night.